The start of the school year is often accompanied by socializing, drinking, and the potential of drug use and experimentation. So what drugs pose the greatest risks? While pot is generally fairly safe as drugs go, it can cause harm if combined with driving. But there are much greater hazards, says Sunnybrook clinical pharmacologist and toxicologist David Yerlink, like ecstasy.
But there are a variety of other chemicals that look like ecstasy, look like MDMA, but aren't, and they can be fatal after a single use. In the last few years, we've seen perhaps a dozen or so deaths in Western Canada from young people who were just experimenting or using what they thought was ecstasy, and in fact, it was something else.
Some prescription drugs are also extremely hazardous if misused. Amphetamines like Ritalin, known generically as methylphenidate, or Adderall, also known as mixed salts amphetamine. In recent years, these drugs have become much more commonly prescribed and therefore easier to get. Dr. Yerlink says a growing number of students are using them to stay awake and study.
They'll sometimes crush them up and snort them and that sort of thing. That's a dangerous thing to do, and it's possible to die from doing that. Strokes, heart attacks, psychoses.
Opioids are another drug class being increasingly misused for recreation and include oxycodone, Endocet, Percocet, and Tylenol-3. In a 2009 report from the Centre for Addiction and Mental Health, or CAMH, 1 in 5 Ontario students aged 7 to 12 reported non-medical use of an opioid in the past year. Not only are opioids addictive, but they can be lethal after a single dose if it's too high or taken in combination with alcohol or other depressant drug.
I think of all the medications in someone's medicine cabinet that I wouldn't want an 18 or 19-year-old to try at a party. That would be near the top of the list.
CAMH also cites that young people aged 15 to 24 years are more likely to report mental illness and/or substance use disorders than any other age group. Dr. Yerlink recommends parents talk to their kids about the risks and that teens and young adults beware. And that includes a conversation about date rape drugs. Partygoers should limit their alcohol, watch their drinks, and never accept freebies from a stranger.
You want to be careful before and think twice before you take some of the drugs that are out there, because the cemeteries are full of people who thought that they were just experimenting with something that would be fun.
With Sunnyview, I'm Monica Mattis.